I can do, sir, please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you, please. Please. Please.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You're not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Today's video takes us to Delaware County, located in the great state of New York. And we're going to find Daniel the Worm as he tries to enter a courtroom while he's recording. Well, we know that's not going to happen. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy!
I'm here today in the county of Delaware, New York, in this town of Delhi. Down here performing a First Amendment audit and civil rights investigation. It is November 11th here at the county clerk's office. Morning.
So, not supposed to film in here.
Yeah, I'm heading to the clerk's office. Is there a different entrance for that?
This is it. What clerk?
County
Hey,
clerk?
Lieutenant, you want to come down here for a minute? Yeah, because we're... I'll let you talk to the lieutenant.
No, I'm familiar with the court laws about
Yeah.
where you kind of can't film in.
Yes. So, this guy wants to go to the county clerk, but he's got cameras.
Now we can already tell this is a no-nonsense lieutenant. He's shaking his head as he's coming down the steps. And, oh, this lunatic. Nah, he's not coming in here. I've seen him on the news.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, in
I mean, he can
the
take
clerk's
the county
office,
clerk,
yeah.
but he can't. He's running right now, so
I
he
know.
can't record out here.
Yeah, I can record here.
Yeah, you can't record out
Well,
here.
the New York State court law says that you can't record in a courtroom or the hallway thereof, or the court
any
offices,
place in the court
or the
facility.
hallway thereof. Doesn't include the hallways, doesn't include the county clerk's office. I'm very familiar with the court laws.
It actually does. It's the rules of the chief judge.
Yeah, but I'm
Close the
very
hallways and
familiar. It
stuff.
does not cover this hallway where I'm standing right now. It does
It
not.
does, so you gotta turn it off.
I'm not turning it off.
Okay,
Oh, yes, indeed. Here we have another frauditor who thinks he can predict the future. Well, I tell you what, sonny boy, I hope you get arrested so they revoke your probation and you can go to prison for a few years. I'll tell you more about that later, but let's carry on for now.
you gotta leave, sir.
Am I going to get arrested?
That's
I mean, I'll leave under threat of arrest and I'll sue you guys.
There's no threat of arrest.
All right,
That's just
well
the
then
rules
I'd
of
like
chief
to go to
judge.
the clerk's office.
No,
and
no,
about
the
the
camera
county.
running you now.
I've been to every county clerk's office in this county.
Once you
in
get
this
to the
state.
county clerk, you can record all you want, but you can't in the court space.
I won't record on the court
But
space.
you are right
This
now.
is not a court space.
It is a court space.
It's not a court office.
It's court-controlled space.
It's not a court office. Look at the law. Look at the law. Look at the law.
I know the law.
Well, does the law say court space?
It does.
It does not.
It says any court facility. The sign's right on the front door.
Frauditors don't care about signs because they're all unconstitutional. Oh, by the way, here's our boy right here. He was arrested at the Capitol building on January 6th. Oh my goodness gracious, how terrible. But he has to be careful because if he gets arrested again, he'll be in violation of his probation and have to serve the full prison term.
But it's not the law.
It's
The
rules
sign.
of the chief judge.
I understand the rules of Chief Judge. I'm
Okay, you
very,
have got
very,
your
very
option.
familiar.
Okay, you need to leave. Okay.
I'll leave under threat of arrest.
Okay. There's no threat of arrest.
All right, then
just
I'm not
giving you
leaving.
your options.
I'm not leaving.
Okay. Turn your camera off and leave.
No.
Okay. Well, then if you don't turn your camera off
it's
and
very
leave, you will be
simple.
arrested.
Well, that's all I need. You can say
Okay.
I'm gonna be arrested, then I will take this up. We'll take it up in court, and I'll sue you guys.
Sure.
But you sure you want to double check on that with some supervisors?
No, I am a supervisor.
So if I don't stop recording right here in this lobby
This is
of this building,
controlled space. This is
the law
this
does
is
not.
100%
The law does
controlled by the
not
courts.
does not cover
rules
court.
of the chief judge of New York State.
Daniel the Worm is apparently a YouTube law expert. But the one thing I want to know is where do all these frauditors get money for lawsuits? Because attorneys are not cheap. And they're not going to take this on consignment. No, they're not going to take it on contingency basis.
I understand what the law says. I'm very familiar with it.
Okay, so am I.
It does not say
The rules of the Chief Judge of New York State says any court facility, the sign's on the front door. Okay.
Where is it on the front door?
Out there on the front door.
That's not a law. There's no penal code on it. That's a sign you guys made up.
Okay, that's
The law
sign that was
literally
provided.
reads.
That was
The
sign
law
that was
literally
provided to us
reads
by the
word
officer.
for word. It reads.
I'm not going to argue
in
this
the
point
court.
with you anymore. You have two options. They'll put the ball in your court. You have two options. Turn the camera off and do your business in the county clerk office. You can record all you want over there, or leave if you want to still run the camera. The ball's in your court. That's your options.
Well, I gotta go to the county clerk's office, but we're definitely gonna take this up with some litigation with the county, honey,
Sure,
guys. So.
I tell you one thing, good people. If I were on probation, which I never would be, I'd mind my P's and Q's. Not this guy. He definitely wants to stir the pot.
What you feel is necessary. That's your prerogative.
Your name is?
Lieutenant Mark Fallon, shield number 215.
You?
Officer Desario, 7704.
You?
Officer Eckert, 7591.
I'll get all your names on that litigation.
Sure, that's your prerogative. Anybody can sue.
Well, you're the one upholding the unconstitutional law, number one. You still
I
know.
have to. I swore.
It's not what's written on the law.
Okay, well,
pull up the law and look at it.
I'm not arguing this.
Pull up the law and look at it.
You know what your options are.
Will you pull up the law and look at it?
You know what your options are.
Will you pull up the law and look at it?
You know what your options
no?
are.
All right. Well, it's just documenting it all.
I know.
Well, that's about enough of that nonsense, good people. He's not going in, and that's the end of the story. He can file all the litigation he wants. I tell you, though, I don't know where he's going to get that money for that attorney. Attorneys are not cheap. You ever hire an attorney? Ooh-wee. They charge some big bucks. But at any rate, if you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by, Daniel the Worm. I tell you to get a job, but apparently you're already an auto repair person. So stick to that, what you know best, boy, and stop this nonsense. Cheers to that!
I've actually studied English, and I have over a 400 level education in English. I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
No reason. I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
I'm gonna arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to
Yes, you
record
do.
you in public, man.
Actually,
No, that's the
you do.
law.
Oh, is that like a law?
It's against the law.
Oh, what law is that? Funny, because I've never heard about that. I pay for that uniform, I pay for that car, I'm the taxpayer, right? You work for me, right? You're just a little guy. You're just a little guy. You work for me. You are a public servant. You are a public servant. You work for me.